All right, welcome to this video on using the Concord Consortium Tectonic Explorer. When you open up the document, you will get to this and you read through the directions, look at the goal, and then when you get down to here, you're going to open up the link. And your first goal, as I frequently put you into these simulations, is just to play. Learn some of the interface, learn some of the things you can click on, and play with it. The next step is we are using this to understand how plates move. And when looking at how the plates move, we're also going to be thinking about how Connecticut formed the way that it did. So the very first thing I want you to do is you have a choice here of different continent shapes, different numbers of plates. We're just going to pick number 2 here, just to keep things simple right now. Give it a moment to load. It's a little slow. Once it loads, you'll notice that you have a couple choices up here: draw continent, erase continent, and rotate the camera. And we're going to be adding in continents and rotating the camera around and looking at this, and then you'll get the chance to play it and get the chance to move. And here it is. So we're going to go draw continents, and I want to put a big continent right here across this pink line. That pink line represents a fault or a divide between two plates on this little planet here. I'm going to click on rotate camera, and we're going to rotate around to the other side. And we're going to draw ourselves a continent right there too. Doesn't exactly matter what it looks like. So I'm going to fill it in. All right, good. So now we have our two continents. I'll move my camera up out of the way a little bit, and we'll hit next. That brings us into the next step of this, which is to draw the force vectors. Force vector being the direction that the plate is going to move. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to have these two move together, which, remember, this is two plates, which means on the other side, those two are going to move apart. So once we have those in, we hit next. And we have a choice of saying which one is denser than the other, plate 1 or plate 2. We'll just leave them right the way they are. And we'll hit finish. And as soon as we hit finish, this thing sets into motion, and we can rotate this planet some. I'm going to stop it right there. It started. I want to stop this thing, and you're going to draw a cross section. Don't make it too big. I want it to go across the fault and across this thing. So right there we have a feature, and right there we have the mountain feature. And so we have a cross section that we can rotate around and look at. I'm going to close that. We're going to rotate it again, and I want to see what the other side looks like. Nothing's really happening there. So let's give it a moment to play. It is moving. You can see the fault line spreading there. It is separating out. So here we go. We're going to stop it. We're going to draw our cross section across right there. Nope, I don't want it there. I'll put a new one on. In fact, I'm going to do it one more time. Like that. All right, so we have our mountains on this side. And as I grab the corner and rotate it, we're now looking at this side as the land goes down into the ocean. And then we're going to rotate it one more time. We're right there. You can even play it with the cross section there. So here we go. We hit play. Oh, and there it is. That's the crack opening up. And as you let it play along, you'll get to see the various changes in the landscape as it's going. We can go and rotate the camera again to the other side and see what's happening here. Make a new cross section. There's one across the mountains. So let's see what that looks like. You can see it. You have a color-coded key here, as well as elevation key. So we're up to 8,000 meters, which is monstrous mountains. And we're going to rotate it a little bit more up to here. I want to see what's going on in this section right there. So there's another feature that's important. And you're rotating it around the mountains on the other side. Hopefully that direction video was helpful in getting you to see what you can look at. The next thing that you're going to have to do, and I should have put this in here, is you're going to want to hit Control Shift and the tile key for the windows and do a screen grab so that you can take a picture of what you have done. Whether you want a picture like that, or you just want a picture of the cross section down here that you made. All right. Hopefully those directions got you through making this video and are making these cross sections and following the directions in this to explore and see how plate tectonics work and get into play with your own little planet. Thank you.